demo, but we've got to know that it's happening at 7 LKM. Usually, whenever there are diplomatic visits or bilateral visits, they usually take place at Hyderabad House in Delhi. This time around, this 7 LKM has been chosen. What do you read of this?
I think it's kind of giving a personal touch. The way Prime Minister Modi was invited to White House and the Biden family had hosted a dinner, especially for Prime Minister Modi. I think it's a reciprocal way to greet and thank President Biden for everything that was done for Prime Minister Modi and for India also as a partnership. And what we see that this time around when President Biden will be having a conversation with Prime Minister Modi, they will be having, they will take it forward from where they left in the month of June, where India and USA had decided to discuss on the critical technology and emerging technology, especially in cyber security, semiconductor, manufacturing facilities for other equipments, training of training in sensitive telecommunication industry as well. And in a way that USA is seeing India as a option where it can create facilities and it can invest for in sensitive technologies to counterbalance the Chinese dominance, especially in those areas. So those are the areas where we can see there are some forward movement between India and USA when the bilateral will be happening today evening between Prime Minister Modi and President Biden.
Well, yes, that's right. So we have also been told, Abhishek, that this space is also one sector which can likely come up for the discussion, especially the collaboration between the private companies of United States and India. Then the nuclear energy, civil nuclear sector is something which can come up. Now, Abhishek, let's give a look to our viewers. So we are right now, this is the entry to the International Media Center. Right there you can see that's the reception area which has been created so that if foreign journalists walk in, or for that matter Indian journalists walk inside this International Media Center, so if they want to know more about this entire structure, that which facility is available where, so they can contact the receptionist right there at the reception. Then there are maps available. The screens have been placed here, and one can easily get to know the exact location of what is which place is located where. If somebody wants to go to use the washroom. So here you have a look. So this is a map of this entire structure. So if you want to use the toilet, or you want to use a lounge area, or for that matter you want to go on a first floor, then this is a map which has been this is a screen which has been set up, so one can easily access the map. So a journalist who is reporting inside this Bharat Mandapam, this International Media Center, doesn't have to go and ask anyone about the routes or the location. So it's very easily one can understand. So there you see this is a ramp area. Then the section has been divided, the halls have been divided and have been given the names like of river: Brahmaputra, Yamuna, Ganga, Godavari, Krishna. Then there is media briefing room 3, media briefing room 2, 1, then primary media control room, holding area, and secondary media control room, medical rooms, AV control room, office 2, office 1. So that is how it is. So this is the entire complex of Bharat Mandapam, and for the easy for the ease of the journalists, those who are going to report from here, this particular. So now let's see where the dining area is. So I have clicked on this dining area, and now there you see. So I am right now standing here, and if I have to go to dining area, it's on this side, it's on my right. So this is how easily these maps have been designed. The technology has been used for people, and look, the entire location, the route is being explained on this screen. Now delegation offices. So I click on this delegation offices, and I want to go to country office number 1 that belongs to Canada, and country office number 2 that belongs to USA. So I want to go to USA's office. So I click on this USA office, and there you see again the route is being explained. Hall 5 entrance is being explained on this screen, and one can easily, if go through this map carefully, then a journalist reporting from here on ground doesn't have to ask for routes or location. There you see the senior officials from the government of India. Arindam Bagchi, JSXP, is right here taking stock of the situation, at the same time speaking to journalists, talking to them and explaining to them that how this entire International Media Center is going to function. Mr. Bagchi was the first one to reveal it by uploading video on Twitter of Ministry of External Affairs, that how this media media center is going to look like. Now let's move ahead and show some other places inside this media center. There you see these are the workstations that have been built. There are in total 1,500 workstations, out of which 400 are equipped with desktops, and then the other workstations are for people, those who are carrying their laptops. Some are going to report through Mojo technology, through their cell phones. So the arrangements have been made. The entire center is Wi-Fi enabled. There are large screens with the BR codes on them. So when the conference will start, when the summit will start, we'll get the live feed on these screens. At the same time, when the arrival of the leaders will begin, at that point in time also we'll get the live feed on these screens. Now on my left you can see the food arrangements. There is proper arrangement of food, lunch, dinner, breakfast. Everything is going to be here inside this roof. So under one roof everything has been arranged, and the idea behind developing these kind of workstation, these kind of media center has always been because a lot of delegates, foreign journalists travel. They are new to the place. If they will go out to eat, if they have to move out to eat or to procure something, that will take time and it will increase the security concern also. So once you enter inside International Media Center, then you don't have to worry about anything. It's the government, the host country is going to take care of everything. So now there you see that's kind of a setup where all flags, I can see flags of various countries, then the various organizations which are participating, their flags are also placed there. I can see World Bank flag, I can see United Nations flag, I can see flag of Saudi Arabia, United Kingdom, Argentina, India, China. The flags are right here. And there is water arrangement. You can see that fridge placed right at the corner. So such kinds of refrigerators are available everywhere. So if you're thirsty and if you want to have a water, you don't have to walk or go outside of the media center. So the idea is to make everything available inside one roof. Now it's a huge media center. There you see. I was explaining to our viewers on map that how the sections have been divided, the halls have been divided, Ganga, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra. The names of river have been given to these halls. Now look, I was showing it on map. Now I'll show you in practical. That is the Yamuna section. Then behind that is Ganga section. Now this one is Godavari on my right. I would ask my video journalist to pan and give sense to the viewer. This is the Godavari hall. That's a lounge area, proper lounge area for dignitary. Then that's the Krishna hall on my left. So lot has been done by MEA, and perhaps MEA was very excited. Ministry of External Affairs was very excited to showcase this international media center. And even 3-4 months back when we used to go to Ministry of External Affairs, they used to tell us that this is going to be one thing which we want to showcase to the world. This is going to be something where we want to set standards. Any which ways, India is setting standard by conducting the G20 presidency in terms of the consensus that have been built on many other issues. But when it comes to the setting standard with regard to the accommodation, hospitality for the media, the journalists, dignitaries, those who are coming from outside the country, that is something which was on Prime Minister's mind, and this is the reason that a result of that is this huge, magnificent, spacious, comfortable, fully equipped with Wi-Fi and other amenities, this lavish media center which is going to be home for more than 2,600 journalists all across the world. Back to you.
All right, Siddhant, thank you for taking us through that tour. That was the inside of the Bharat Mandapam conference.